If you started selling on Amazon already, you know how important reviews are. Reviews are the lifeblood of our business. When you're first getting started, you may be attacked by some competitors who leave fake reviews on your listing, but then you have actual real customers who actually like your product, they had a positive buying experience, and they leave you a positive review. But in today's video, I want to talk about what do you do with 1, 2, 3-star reviews? What action should you be taking? What buttons do you press? How do you contact the customer to make things right? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back to those of you who are my subscribers. My name is Brian Newton. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller, mentor, business coach. Right here on my YouTube channel, I release weekly videos covering everything Amazon, e-commerce, and personal development. So if you enjoy that type of content, do me a favor right now, head on down and press subscribe. I can see each and every one of you who take a minute to subscribe, and I appreciate each of you. My job right here on this channel is to help educate, teach, impact as many lives as possible, sharing my story and documenting how I went from a struggling, broke drug addict 7 years ago all the way to being able to build multiple six-figure online businesses. Let's jump into today's video going over Amazon reviews. All right, well, I wanted to start off the video by just kind of going over a quick overview of, number one, we all know how important reviews are, right? You won't really start making sales until you have some reviews on your listing. Amazon is a social platform, so when customers are shopping for products on Amazon, they want to make sure that they're not going to be the first one to buy or the first one to leave a review. So if you have 0 reviews, do expect your PPC campaigns not to perform as well. You'll get high impressions but low clicks. And as far as once customers do click on your listing, if they see no reviews, they're less likely to buy and click off and go buy a product with higher reviews. You don't have to have thousands of reviews before you make good sales, but you do need like at least kind of 3 to 10 reviews before, you'll really start seeing those sales, jump, a spike in sales. You'll start ranking better because Amazon likes to put well-reviewed products on page 1. So if I just do a kind of a quick overview of, reviews, what are the best ways to get reviews other than the Vine program? For those of you who are in the Vine program or are brand registered, you can use the Vine program, right? That's where you can kind of give away 20 to 30 products as part of the Vine program, and Amazon will give your product to Vine reviewers if they're all claimed, and those are respected kind of community members on Amazon that do Vine reviews. But what are the other ways that we can get reviews? I'll link another video down below in the product description going over kind of reviews, best ways to get reviews. So this will just be kind of a quick overview and reminder for those of you out there who maybe just launched on how to get reviews. Now, number 1 is an effective product insert card. We want to give the customer some additional piece of value like an ebook, warranty, recipe card, a special little thank you card in your product. Even a small little free gift like a keychain can make a huge difference if the customer's not expecting to get something with your product and then you deliver additional value. That's super helpful for creating a positive experience. I'm also on my packaging and my products using very clever little sentences. Like if you were selling a rug that arrives rolled up and there's wrinkles in it, you could say, roll me out and watch the wrinkles disappear. I wish it worked the same way for my face, or something like that. You can be very clever and just make a memorable buying experience with the customer and your product. So you can include a link or a QR code on your insert card where the customers are taken to a ManyChat flow or to a landing page you can build with Helium 10 portals, or an active campaign. You can set up a landing page where the customer gives you their name and email. In exchange, they're sent this free ebook or PDF or warranty or other piece of value. You can follow up with your customers on Amazon 2 ways inside the Amazon platform itself. There's 2 ways you can do that. Number 1, you can go inside your Manage Orders tab and click the Request a Review button 5 days after the product has been delivered. Or you can use the Helium 10 follow-up tool, which will be an automated system for using the Request Review button. I do like this method because a lot of customers will see it and do get it because it's straight from Amazon. The other option is a follow-up email. You're allowed to send 1 email to the customer with no marketing material or links within it. That's also through Helium 10 follow-ups. They have pre-built templates or messages or emails you can use, and that will automatically go out to your customers, let's say 7 days after they ordered the product or the product arrives, so you give them a chance to use it. You can only do one or the other, though, for getting reviews through the Helium 10 follow-up, either the Request Review button or the Helium 10 follow-up 1 email, automated email. I personally have used both. Both work. It just kind of depends on your product. If you do use an email, try to personalize it and connect with the customer. The only downside to the follow-up email is 60% of buyers opt out of receiving those buyer-seller message emails. So effective product insert cards, guys, with a landing page, a ManyChat flow, or to your website, or an active campaign landing page, or a portals page you build in Helium 10 is really one of the most effective ways for getting more reviews. You can expect roughly like 3 to 5 sales, or 3 to 5 reviews per 100 sales, just relying on the follow-up request review button or a follow-up email. Only 3 to 5 reviews per 100 sales, just using those, either the button, request review button, or the follow-up email. However, if you use an effective product insert card with additional value, or you include a little free gift, and it creates a memorable buying experience, gets the customer to stop and say, wow, this product far exceeded my expectations, they're 10 times more likely to leave you a review, and you can expect 20 to 50 reviews per 100 sales. You could even do a gift card or a discount off their next purchase, as long as you don't say to get that they have to leave you a review, okay? Rebate key, you could run a search, find, buy promotions, which we do for launch, for getting search, find, buy purchases to rank for our main keywords. That will increase your sales, which should increase your reviews if you have the right systems in place. Boost Rooster is another great service. They help you create an effective product insert card, plus Facebook ads, plus ManyChat flow. That can increase your review count too. So those are the kind of best ways to get reviews. Obviously, getting those first 2 to 10 reviews in the first week or two is crucial, because Amazon likes well-reviewed products on page 1. Once you get those first initial reviews, your momentum will start, sales will start, and things will go much better. But I wanted to talk today about bad reviews, or reviews, 1-star, 2-star reviews that just crush your sales, and that you can actually expect getting at least 1 or 2 of these from your competitors. Let's go over that. So once you launch the product, you may be going really good. Things may be going good. You have 4 stars. On one review from, let's say, a friend of a friend. You have another organic customer who left you a 5-star, and you have another kind of friend of a friend who bought your product and left a 5-star. So you have 2 5-star and 1 4-star. Let's say your things are going well. You were 2 weeks into your launch, and then boom, what happens? A competitor leaves a 1-star review or rating on your product and then bounces, just leaves. Doesn't even leave any words or text. You can't even click on it to see their profile. They just leave a rating and then they leave. This can be super discouraging, because things should be going along really well, and then boom, you check your listing one day, and instead of a 4.8 or 5-star out of 5-star, now you're down to like a 3-star. This can make sales go down by like 50% or more. So what do you guys do if this happens to you? You should just expect you're going to get hit with one of these 1-star fake reviews from a competitor trying to sabotage your listing, especially if you have a really good product that you differentiated well and they see you as a threat, taking market share from them. Expect to get hit with a 1 or 2-star review from one of your competitors. There's click farms and server farms and so many black hat tactics that you've probably seen your competitors using to get tons and tons and hundreds of reviews overnight. So just as fast as they can do that, they can also pay a service to leave you bad reviews. So what do we do if we get hit with a 1, 2, or 3-star review from a competitor? And then I will talk about if it's an actual organic purchase from a customer. So there are a couple things you can do. If you click on the customer's profile, you can open them up and research what other reviews that customer left recently. If you notice fraudulent patterns of leaving these fake reviews over and over and over, you can report them to Amazon. If the customer talks specifically about your product, though, in the review, in the 1 or 2-star review, it's very hard to get Amazon to take any action on it. Like this 1-star right here talks about the product. I stirred the product and spoon. I hand washed it with dish soap and a soft sponge. I let it air dry, and it's disintegrating. That's a valid review. Amazon will not remove that. So you can look at the customer's profile name, and then you can find them in your Manage Orders tab. If there is a customer like this, you can take a couple different actions, and I'll come right back to this and tell you what actions you can take as soon as I just go over a little bit more about, if you get these negative reviews. You can ask 10 to 50 people, Amazon customers, to go onto Amazon and to click report abuse. You can't do this as the seller on your own listing or using your customer Amazon profile, But there are services out there, and you can find people to send them onto Amazon, send them onto your listing, and click report abuse. If you think that it's a sabotage, it's a fake review, get 10 people to click report abuse. You could also send those 10 people onto Amazon and instead have them go to your 5-star reviews that are organic and verified purchases, verified reviews, and click on helpful. This is called upvoting, and getting even 10 people to upvote or find helpful right here by pressing this button. And I'll do it for this seller right now. See, thank you for your feedback. I just upvoted this review, so it's going to boost to the top of the page if you can get multiple people to do this through their Amazon customer account. But just make sure you don't do it through either your seller account or your customer account. So now let's talk about the best ways to respond to actual customer reviews. We can no longer reply to the review like we used to, months and months and months ago as a public reply. You can reply to these seller feedbacks. So if I go back here, you are able to post a public reply to seller feedback that you get. And you can click on over here, the seller feedback is if you click on this company name, sold by Capersi Inc., you can see the customer seller reviews right here. These are feedback from customers. These are called seller feedbacks. You should be able to respond to these, post a public reply from inside your seller account. You'll be able to post a public reply there. So those are seller feedbacks. If a customer leaves you a seller feedback talking about your product, though, when you post a reply, I would thank the customer for leaving a reply and we really appreciate your purchase and your business. We noticed that you talk about the product, and we would appreciate it if you could change it and write a product review. You are allowed to do that and post a public reply that way. If you have a real customer who left you a 1, 2, or 3-star review, there's 2 main actions I recommend taking. Number 1, refund them the order. Or number 2, send them a replacement. So for those of you out there who do have brand registry, you can go on the inside your listing or inside your seller account. You can click on brands. You can come down to customer reviews and see all of your recent reviews. Here it'll give you some options if it was a 1, 2, or 3-star review, and you can filter by star rating. Over here on the right hand side it says contact customer. Click that, and then you can see I have a couple different options: courtesy refund or customer review. Check with your customer to clarify any product issues based on their review. So you're able to contact the customer. But if I click on courtesy refund, offer a full courtesy refund or replacement item, I would reach out to this seller and then click send. And then even in some cases, you'll be able to just click here, send a replacement. And you guys could just send them a replacement, then send the customer a message from inside your manage orders page. Send the customer a message thanking them for their purchase. We're sorry the product didn't meet your expectations or our expectations. We'd like to send you a replacement free of charge. And then you'll go into your manage inventory page and you will create a fulfillment order, and Amazon will send a replacement. Unless you have brand registry, then you can just click on send replacement right here from your brand dashboard. Now, for those of you out there, so that's how you kind of deal with it, guys. If you get a 1, 2, or 3-star review, and you do have brand registry, go to the brands tab, go to the manage customer review section, and then take action there, either courtesy refund or send a replacement. If they want to send a replacement, you should have the option to just press that button, or you can refund the order, whichever the customer would like. You can send them a message first. For those of you out there who don't have brand registry, if you get a 1, 2, or 3-star review on your listing, let's come down here. Let's look at that review. We need to look at the customer profile. So it should tell me here, it was September, I believe, was the customer's profile name. Yeah, right here, September. Click on there and see if you can get any first name information. It has the review ranking. It just says September. So I'm not sure if I would be able to look this up in my manage orders. But if you can get the customer's first or last name, and then you can match it up inside here, inside your manage orders tab, you can click on that order ID by looking at the buyer name right there. Their first name will show, okay? And then you can click on the order detail, the order ID number. You click there. Try to find the order inside their manage orders tab and match it up to their first name of the review they left, and then click on the order ID. And then try to send them a message and ask them, we're so sorry to hear our product didn't meet your expectations. We'd love to send you a free replacement. We just need your address. If you'd like a replacement, could you reply to this message securely through buyer-seller messages? And then once you get their address, you go and create a fulfillment order, and Amazon will ship out a brand new product to them in just a couple of days. Okay, guys? That's how I would handle that. Or if they say, please just refund me, then you can just click on the order ID, and then in the top right, it'll say refund. That, guys, is going to be an overview of kind of how we get reviews the best possible ways, and then how we deal with negative reviews, whether you have brand registry or you don't. That goes over, guys, and is going to wrap up today's video, going over how to deal with negative 1, 2, and 3-star reviews. I hope you found this valuable and this video valuable and helpful. Make sure to watch the next video down below where I go more in depth about getting Amazon reviews, and I will see you in my next video.